get connected. Oh, hello, Tyler. You were joining us today for Mr. Lopuk's class, right?
Absolutely. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Elliot.
Hi. How have you all been? Woo.
We're coming at you from Manitoba to go for. We're joined with our youth poets, Jules Stevenson and Juliana Sanabuena. We have an honorable guest, James Luzan. We are here today just to talk a little bit about these incredibly talented poets.
Well, thank you for joining us. How have you all been celebrating International Development Week in Manitoba? What's been happening?
So, great question. Earlier this week, the official launched in Manitoba at the legislature. The Premier of Manitoba proclaimed February 2nd to 8th as International Development Week in Manitoba. We had the premiere of the poet's spoken word piece, and we also were at the forest last night. Very cold. We still have all our fingers and toes going for the goals, shooting a puck through the SDG, talking hockey, SDGs, and sipping some fair trade hot cocoa.
I could go for some hot cocoa right now. And also want to say hello to Jules and Juliana. What inspired the piece we're about to hear? What's it all about, and what does the topic mean to you?
Well, the piece we wrote is called Who Does Your Body Belong To? And through the piece, we kind of went through different perspectives of different people and different experiences, and asking the question of who does your body belong to, and how can you take back that power and own your own body?
Wow. And what was the process of writing and producing the poem and video?
So basically we had 4 sessions to learn more about international development with a focus on gender equality. And then we got to collaborate with a professional spoken word artist, and then we recorded it.
All right, it sounds like a very powerful poem. Should we check it out, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, let's see it.
Who does your body belong to? Who does your body belong to? Are you in a body that's not your own? A body that's broken and bruised? A body that's weak and confused? A body you don't even recognize? Is this body you, or can you see right through? Is it a house of glass? Glass floor, glass walls, glass ceiling? What does it cost to live there? And who do you have to pay? Who does your body belong to? Our bodies become public property before our first periods. Why does the ability to reproduce define us? Forced to have children you do not want, to wear a blue wedding dress because your purity is tainted. Because reproductive health is apparently a privilege. Who does your womb belong to? Is it the embryo inside, or a God who cares more about it than you? A God for the man who was without sin, who cast the first stone that broke the body down into grains of an ideal woman. A God for the people who shamed the witch, struck the flint, sparked the fire that shaped the glass, that set the status quo. I wonder how many came before me. How many will come after? When our bodies have been reduced and reshaped into the hourglass, what is left but a silhouette? Who does your identity belong to once your skin turns cold? Another body lies on a metal table waiting to be identified. A mother cries, I told her this would happen. The father turns cold. It's not my son. How can this be anything but a hate crime when a man stole her life, reduced her to the ghost of all the things she could have been? Her final resting place, a haunting statistic. Transgender women of color make up more than half of LGBTQ homicide victims. Who decides what is enough woman? Who decides what is enough man? Where do you fit in if the binary is not you? Love is for love, is for love, is for love. This is a revolution. But it shouldn't have to be. How do you own your body? You make it a home. Reclaim old weapons of shame. Join half the world pounding in unison. Stones and fists unite to smash the glass ceiling. Pull the shards from our wounds, build a home from the broken pieces. Smudge, sing, dance, laugh, love, free, without worry about how much woman you are or how much woman you should be. The future is female. The future is now. Who do you belong to? I belong to me.
Wow. That was powerful. I am covered in goosebumps. Juliana, I'm wondering what motivated you to participate in the poetry workshop?
Well, at first it was a bit difficult dealing with all the technicalities and writing a spoken word piece. But then I soon realized that we have this incredible platform and to be that voice for so many women and girls around the world. And that fact itself just motivated me that, okay, I have to take this possibility for change and use it as young female artists and leaders.
Well, I'm glad that you guys did. You know, this is a powerful reminder of how important going for the goal of gender equality is, you know, as we were saying with the Deputy Minister. Sustainable Development Goal number 5, gender equality, is so key to achieving the rest of the goals. Thank you so much, Jules and Juliana, and everyone in Selkirk. Enjoy the rest of International Development Week and stay warm.
So, wow, nous avons cuisiné, nous avons bougé et nous avons écouté une vidéo de poésie. Mais nous avons presque cuisiné.
Ouais, presque cuisé.
Ouais. Donc, nous avons parlé d'alimentation et de gaspillage d'aliments, de la façon dont les jeux nous aident à